Alright, welcome back. So we are still in the cannery. Getting our cannery on. I don't know. Damn it. That failed hardcore. Welcome to my humor. Welcome to a game for your thoughts where most of the humor doesn't land, but if it does for you, that's great. Means you're liking it. Which means you probably have a mediocre to good sense of humor. Unless you really like my humor, then that's great. I appreciate that. I get that a lot where I'm like, man, I'm really funny. I should be funny more. And then I have other times where I'm like, I'm really not that funny. I should probably just kind of be nice and chill and just have a good time that way. So it's a really weird spot for me because, yeah, I don't want to be weird and boring. But I also don't want to make you guys nice and wow, this guy's really stupid. His jokes are not funny at all, and it's like, I know they aren't. Don't worry, I'm thinking the same thing you are. But you know what's funny is when I started doing this, I was like, I'm gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna be so funny. I'm just gonna tell jokes all the time and just say stupid things about the game, and then just kind of make fun of everything. Just be super lighthearted. But then, I started doing it, and I was like, I don't have this many jokes. I can't tell this many jokes. That's too many jokes. And, what am I even doing anymore? And I like to throw, some good jokes in here or there, but, most of them don't land for me. I'm like, that was pretty good. But anyways, so, I'm in kind of the chill vibe of just kind of yeah, I'll just sit back and chat and talk about things that are going on, tell funny stories, and and then I get people all the time well, why do you do Let's Plays? And they're well, I want it to be a way for my people that watch. I want the people that watch. I want it to be a way for them to get to know me. I want them to be oh yeah, Alex, he's awesome. He had this great story of when he was a kid and he accidentally threw up in the Walmart on a very long car trip. Which, if you're confused, it's because I've actually never told that story, and I'm actually going to tell it right now because now I brought it up. And it's a great story. So, it was, oh man, how long ago even was this? Oh man, there's so many directions to go. Which way do I go? Wow. Scooby snacks much? Geez, Scooby found a one-way shortcut back to the courtside out of the manor. Okay, well, I don't want to go there. But that's neat. But anyways, so we were going on a family trip, and this was probably... Oh boy, when was this? Oh boy. It had to have been... Let's see, I still have my Game Boy, and because I remember I was playing Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire on the Game Boy. And I got super sick during this car ride. I don't know why. I usually do pretty good in the car, but for some reason this car trip I just got so sick the whole time. I probably threw up 20 times over this entire car trip. Not literally, but it felt 20 times. It was just every second I was throwing up. And this is a super gross story if you don't throw up, just because I talk about me throwing up a lot. And so throwing up constantly during this trip is literally every hour, and it's a 5-hour car ride, and windy, curvy canyons. I was canyons, and so it's not an easy drive. It's pretty tricky to keep an easy stomach the whole time. And wow, that camera angle is horrendous. And so throwing up a lot, it's really gross. And then finally I was okay, I'm feeling pretty good. And so my dad, he really likes the peach rings. So if you know what the peach rings are, they're this gummy candy that are these gummy circlets, and shortcut right around the cannery. I feel I've been here before because I think I have. Let's look at the map. Yeah, it's a dead end, so we don't want to go this way. But so my dad had like 3 bags of peach rings, and he's like, "You feeling better?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You want a peach ring?" And I'm like, "Sure." I went to town on these peach rings. I ate like half the bag. They were so freaking good. And so I ate a shit ton of peach rings, and then he's like, "All right, we got to stop and go to this Walmart. You want to come in with me?" And I was like, "Sure." And we were walking around the Walmart, and all of a sudden I was like, "Ooh, I don't feel too good." And he's like, "Okay, well," he's like, "we'll find a bathroom." And we walk around this corner, and I'm just like, bleh, all over the aisle, and just was like, bleh. I just threw up peach ring. It was disgusting. It was like peach ring soup. It was disgusting. This is too much information, but it was so nasty. And I mean, like, I'm like 10, 11, maybe even like 12 or 13. I'm pretty young, and barfing up peach rings all over Walmart. And so my dad's like, "Oh no." He's like, "All right, you stay here, and I'm gonna go find someone to help us out, some employee that'll come and take care of it." And so my dad finds this girl, and he's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry, but my son threw up in the aisle." And she's like, "Oh, it's okay, it happens." And so the lady comes around the corner, and she just sees me like standing around this pile of Peachy-O soup, and it's just like, and she's like, oh, and she like, "Let me go get someone else." So nasty, such a disgusting story, but it's funny. So there's a good story for you. Hopefully that made you laugh. Super nasty, super gross, but it's funny. It's a fun memory. We bring it up often at family gatherings. It's like, yeah. It's always weird when they like talk about stories like that. It's just like, yeah, I had a really embarrassing moment, and it was really disgusting. And so it's always like, what do you do? Do you just like kind of sit there and be like, yeah, or do you just like try to like defend yourself? Like, hey, I got sick in the car and I threw up. Like, what do you do? It's really weird. It's funny because like you don't really think about it until all of a sudden you're in this situation. Then all of a sudden you're like, crap, what do I say? Like, do I just kind of like laugh along, or do I kind of get like all defensive? Like, there's definitely different types of people, and I feel like I'm kind of the one to laugh along with the situation. Like, if like, "Alex, remember that really stupid thing you did?" And it's like, haha, yeah, that was pretty stupid. I regret doing that, but that's okay. And so it's just funny. There's lots of really weird dynamics of conversations. I don't know exactly if I'm heading the right way. There are so many different pathways to go, but I'm feeling like this is not the wrong way to go. Oh man, the crabs take 2 butt stomps? That's fine, I guess. Ooh, I like how the Captain Cutler enemies, they just like dip. They're just like, bleh. Oh dear. We'll go this way first and get that situation taken care of. Wow. Okay. Is there like a warning sign of like when they're gonna go, or is it just kind of like they're just gonna go? I think they kind of just go. I'm not seeing like a they shake a little bit before the drop, but like they kind of just drop. Hello. Goodbye, terrible witch. No, I'm not gonna go there. Never mind. Back it up. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Wow, we are just cruising through some areas. I don't feel like I don't remember what I've done this episode. I was too busy telling my puking on Walmart story. Hello. And I wonder if, like, is there another way to go? I feel like this is the way to go. I mean, I don't... Because it's like, after I beat the Black Knight, it, like, didn't give me, like, a direction to go. It was just kind of like, you got the rubber boots. And it's like, oh, wow. Okay. It's like, now I got to remember all the places that I saw Tar. And the only place I remembered was the tutorial playground. And I highly doubt that's exactly where I needed to go, because there's nowhere else to go after the tutorial playground. It's there to teach you how to play the game. Don Knotts can sit there and heckle you about being a dog, ruining his yard. Oh man, all those Scooby snacks in the background are very tantalizing. It's like, Scooby snacks. How do I even get back there? Oh well. So many questions. 500 snacks. Good thing I had 1,010. Snack gate unlocked. Oh man, so many pathways, so many ways to go. Alright, well we will pick this up next time on A Game for Your Thoughts. Hopefully you got some good giggles, some good laughs, and some good times. But thanks as always for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button. That'd be really awesome. And we will see which way we want to go next time. So thanks for watching.